last week we had a rather pleasant surprise. The team from Illfonic, the studio developing Killer Klowns from Outer Space, based on the 1988 movie of the same name, invited us to join one of their last play sessions before the game's release in early June this year. As a big fan of the movie, I simply couldn't refuse, and it opened up the opportunity to participate in the short but sweet preview event, where we played and chatted with the entire Illfonic team. In short, the time spent with them was fantastic, and after that brief play session, everyone in our team is convinced that the game will be of high quality upon release. As I mentioned, Killer Klowns from Outer Space is a game inspired by the 1988 movie. Over time, it has become a cult classic among fans, and it's surprising that we haven't seen any games with this theme until now. The game is an asymmetric multiplayer title. In each match, there are 3 clowns and 7 humans. The premise is quite simple. Killer Klowns from Outer Space have come to Earth to slaughter humans, and it's up to you to escape from them or perhaps even hinder them during gameplay. The clowns have fixed weapons, 1 ranged, 1 melee, and 3 special abilities that they can activate during the game, which recharge over time. Humans start with nothing, but they have the entire map and everything they find on it at their disposal. Unlike other asymmetric horror games, such as the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there's an interesting twist here. The clowns are the hunters, but it's not set in stone. As time passes and regular players who are trying to escape start finding various weapons, they can take on the role of the hunter. Humans can kill clowns. Any blunt weapon will stun a clown, while you can finish them off with a sharp object. When a clown is killed, they disappear from the map, and it takes them 45 seconds to respawn. This mechanic works well during gameplay. If 3 players find themselves in the same location, they won't necessarily have to flee to avoid danger. Instead, they can focus on the clown and solve their own problems while figuring out how to escape from the map. Additionally, even killed players can return to the game if the survivors find and activate the resurrection machine. So, even if you die, you don't exit the game. Just wait for your teammates to bring you back. Of course, there's the fact that you have 7 players against 3 clowns, so at least one of them will likely find the machine and figure out how to activate it. Because of this, there isn't an overwhelming pressure to survive at all costs, which can sometimes become tedious when playing as prey. The resurrection machine and the ability to kill clowns transform the game from challenging to highly enjoyable and dynamic. Of course, the experience may vary when playing with random players. Keep in mind that we played in a controlled environment with 5 members of our editorial team, plus the development team, with whom we constantly discussed the game and how it would differ from others in this niche genre. On the other hand, as goofy as the clowns may look, they appear even more terrifying in the game, and when they chase you, you'll find yourself laughing and crying simultaneously, desperately seeking cover to survive. The balance between comedy, horror, tension, and fun is well executed. When playing as the clowns, you occasionally feel superior, but you still need tactics to prevent humans from escaping the map. Overall, I was very satisfied with the game, and after this session, I wanted to play more. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait a bit. We'll have an exclusive game review on the day of the official embargo, so stay tuned. And in the end, one more impression of my gaming partner in this preview, who is a huge fan of Killer Klowns from Outer Space movie. Playing Killer Klowns from Outer Space was a fun experience that left me craving for more. The Killer Klowns look great. They are even creepier than in the movie. I played 1 round as Jumbo, the one who uses the police officer as a puppet in the movie, and I had a blast chasing after humans, wrapping them up in cocoons, and killing them when necessary. I didn't feel overpowered at all. I had to approach the round with some finesse because a group of humans taught me that I could die if outnumbered or outsmarted. It felt great to perform a clownality, finishing move, after a fight that left me almost dead. I loved ganging up on unsuspecting humans and turning them into cocoons, but I also enjoyed smashing their faces with a hammer. Playing as a human was a short experience. I tried sneaking around and rummaging for useful items while on a constant lookout for clowns. I was fortunate to find one of the items necessary for escape, so I legged it toward the exit point, where a friendly developer smashed a barrier preventing me from using the escape item. Fortunately, I was not bored while watching my teammates struggling to escape the clownpocalypse. While I was dead, I could play a couple of mini-games that rewarded me with items I could give to my living teammates. Giving a shotgun to a teammate with a filled inventory while a clown is chasing them made me feel silly. It was funny to watch my teammates' confused reaction upon noticing a shotgun materializing in front of them and dropping down to the ground. I haven't heard a lot of in-game music tracks, but what I heard sounded great. It evoked memories of the movie and made me nostalgic for my childhood. The short time I spent playing Killer Klowns from Outer Space was fun, and I felt the time fly by. I haven't played many asymmetrical multiplayer games, but I will play this one. The game will be available on June 4th this year on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation consoles. Don't forget to add it to your Steam wishlist and keep an eye out for the release. Whoever decides to pick it up won't regret it.